Hey everyone and welcome to Travel Beans. Today I want to do a video that has been requested by one of our subscribers, Eric. Eric has asked what equipment we use to document our travels. As we said in the last video, we finally are in a much better position financially that we can start to make more of these videos. I don't know if you can hear, but Emma is actually teaching in the other room. We started making these videos really for something for ourselves to watch in 30 years with our kids, our grandkids. So we used to travel around for a few years before we started doing this, just taking photos. And although I really enjoyed this and I got really into photography, there was just something missing for me, and I just wanted to document our travels and be able to put it to music or different ways to be able to bring back these emotions and memories that a photo just can't do. The older we get, we're not going to be able to remember everything. It was really important for me to make these videos so that I have something to watch. All of these videos that I've taken over the years are by far my most important and treasured memories. I don't know what I'd do if I lost all of this stuff. It means more than anything, maybe even more than Emma. And basically, if me and Emma ever break up, I think this is going to be the worst thing I could possibly own, to have all these romanticized videos to lovely music just to spark emotions about what I could have had and how I lost it. I'm assuming I would lose it. She is most likely to leave me more than the other way around, of course. So this is all of the equipment that we have with us, although basically not everyone needs anywhere near this much. It's just when we try to do stuff for hotels and things like that, we want to have some more professional equipment. But we actually keep going back to the cheaper equipment that we use because we find it sort of easier and be able to catch real natural moments. I just want to show you the cameras and a few of the shots that they can achieve, plus the sound equipment and the accessories that we use. So the first camera that I bought was a GoPro. We actually have a couple of these now, and I don't really use them anymore, but they are a really good entry camera for you to use to capture your travel moments. The good thing about this is that they are waterproof, so it's good to get some underwater shots, but also good for some action shots. But even just general day-to-day filming, it still is very good. It's just I don't like using this anymore for myself, but I can still see the value into someone that is starting out. So also we have this is the Sony A6000, and this we still use quite a lot. This has got a bigger lens, so we keep this one on there, and this one is really good for close-up shots or for shooting things from further away, especially wildlife. We shoot all wildlife on this. So this camera and the one I'm using right now to film this are both Sony's, and we swear by them now because they don't really look like video cameras. So in turn, when you're sort of filming, people will think you're just taking photos, and it's nice to be able to get real natural moments without people feeling camera shy or realizing that they're even on camera. I'm not saying that you should secretly film people, but if you want to secretly film people, these are the cameras for you. And our newest camera, and I think it's probably our most expensive camera, is this one here. This is the DJI Osmo. Now, I really like this one, but again, just to get it out, it takes a bit of setting up and takes about a minute to turn on. So I always resort back to the camera that I'm using right now, the Sony A6100, because it turns on instantly and it's very unassuming. You would think it's just a camera and you can get real natural moments, but this is amazing for stabilized shots. As you can see here, if I'm holding like this one does move around a lot and jolt. This one is super smooth. That is the point of this. It has a gimbal on it, so whichever way you move it, it's going to keep a clear shot. This is great for things like riding on bikes or just even walking through certain streets to bring back that memory, but in a really nice, beautiful, movie-like smooth motion. I really recommend this camera. I think this one is awesome, especially if you're not planning to film and do vlogging stuff and you just want to get some shots of the areas you're in. This one is really cool. So probably the most important thing, because video is so big, the files are so big, we have to have lots of these hard drives. So we use 2 terabyte hard drives, and we've got 5 of them. So that is one expense that you probably need to make, because obviously if you lose it, they're gone forever. Something that I think for making these videos, and something I put a lot of time into, is actually the music. Music is what is going to bring back those emotions when you look back in the future. So I spend a lot of time and decide kind of what emotion I want to feel, and then I edit to that. So I even find the song before I make the video and choose I'm going to do that and edit to that music. Something to take into consideration as well is, so if you want to have good sound, and this can be pretty important depending on what you're filming, So when we first started out, we got this. This is called the Zoom H4n. And if you have seen our earlier videos, we used to hold this a lot. And it has a little microphone wind muff on the top, which we used to use in windy situations, which is great because you can't use cameras in the wind very well. Also, most cameras don't come with a good microphone, so in turn, if you're looking to be filming and talking, you need to think about this. But what we found with this is that it takes, again, a minute to turn on. It's really important not to lose that spontaneity, because it's really hard to come across as natural or trying to capture a real natural moment when you have to turn something on and you're waiting and getting frustrated. So after a while, we decided to stop using this, and we actually started using the onboard microphone, which is on this camera. And although the sound is not perfect, it still is good enough and allows us just to turn on and start filming instantly and really capture those natural moments. And also, when you're around other people, they don't realise or feel uncomfortable because you think that you're trying to be too professional. And at the end of the day, it's for YouTube, it's not that important. And also, if it's just for your memories, it doesn't matter if the sound isn't perfect. However, we also have these Sennheisers, and these are very expensive. These are probably looking about $1,500 a piece. We have 2 of them, and guiltily we barely ever use them. If we start to do interviews with people in the future, we 100% will use these. These are very professional equipment. We learned how to use these about a year ago when we were in India, and we met that movie crew that we've talked about, and they showed us how to make professional sound. This is perfect and the sound is amazing, but it's not very necessary unless you're looking to be going into the high-end range of video making. Something that's actually really useful for people that maybe want to make videos but they don't want to spend too much money is just a phone. This phone, for example, films in 4K. Most phones these days have amazing cameras that you can actually produce some incredible stuff. And if you're looking to make videos just for your own memories, this is not something that you should ignore. This could be perfect for you. Also, so what's going to be important is a laptop or a computer when you get home to edit. That is going to be where you can really make these memories come to life. So something else you might want to consider is getting either a gorilla pod like this or a big tripod like this one. Now these are going to be really useful if you want to do time lapses and you want to make sunsets or people walking in busy streets. You can do some really cool stuff, but in order to do that you need a stabilized camera. So you can even get these for your phones, you can get them for any of these cameras. It's relatively cheap, but this is something you need to take in mind if you're going to be walking around and carrying something quite big like this. That's why maybe I'd even recommend something like a phone or this camera that I'm using right now. I think these are perfect for this. But something you're going to need is probably spare batteries. If you're going to be making video, it drains the battery like crazy. Like even right now I can see that this battery has gone down very quickly. So we actually have something like 7 or 8 batteries for each camera that we have. This is a bit excessive, but it allows us never to be able to miss a moment, which is something that's very important to us. There is nothing worse than when the battery's gone out and then something incredible happens, like a lion walks through the street of Bangkok and you want to get that viral video and you want to capture it, but you can't because your camera's dead. Then yeah, so don't miss out on the lion, guys. So that is it for this video. It's just a short one and I wanted to make this requested video. I've been promising to make requested videos for ages and we are not good at keeping our promises, and I want to stop that. It makes me feel guilty all of the time and I don't want that feeling anymore. So I'm going to do what I've said I'm going to do. So if you have anything that you would like to see, any requests, please send them. People that have already asked things in the past, I do have a list and I am working through these now that we have a bit more time and a bit more money. So if you like this video, please press the like button. We know all to press the like button. You're probably going to smash it knowing you, because why else wouldn't you? You love smashing the like button. And also make sure you dribble a little comment on there and share it. Don't share it, I don't know why I asked you to share it. Just subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe. That'd be nice. Okay. Thanks for watching. Been out.